Hi, I'm going to be teaching you how to add fractions with unlike denominators. Let's get started. I just want you to think about 2/5 plus 3/4 and how you might want to solve it. Let's start problem solving. First thing is to find a common denominator in both fractions. Step 1, find common denominators. What I like to do is write out my problem and I choose a fraction to work on first. I chose 2/5. So what you basically do is multiply 2/5 times the denominator of 3/4, or what the fraction you're adding with. And this is how it might look like. So you can see 2/5 right there. And then I put 4 in the denominator and the numerator. And I'm going to do 2 times 4, which is 8, and 5 times 4, which is 20. 8 is the numerator, 20 is the denominator. And this is going to be our answer, 8/20. 2/5 is the same thing as 8/20. Just saying, always multiply here. It's just a math rule. Always multiply there. And step 1 again, but this time we're going to be working with 3/4 instead of 2/5. So basically what you do again here is you multiply 3/4 by the denominator of 2/5. This is how it might look like, 3/4. And then you multiply it by 5/5. We take the 5 and put it in the denominator and the numerator. We did 3 times 5, which is 15. 4 times 5, which is 20. 15 is the numerator, 20 is the denominator. And the answer is 15/20. Always multiply here. It's just a math rule. Step 2 is add. So 2/5 is the same thing as 8/20, and 3/4 is the same thing as 15/20. And we're going to add 8/20 plus 15/20, and we get 23/20. And step 3 is simplify if needed. So just make sure you always have the same denominator when you are done with finding the common denominator. So this is the common denominator. It has to have the same exact thing. The numerator doesn't have to be the same. So 23/20 is improper. So we want to turn it into a mixed number. And 23 goes into 20 one time, and there's 3 left over. Sorry, that looks like 13/20, but it's actually 1 and 3/20. Let's move on. Here are the steps on adding fraction with unlike denominators. First is find a common denominator. Here are the steps. I wouldn't recommend the second step. This step I meant. And the second step is to add, and then third step is to simplify if needed. And you could just jot them down or anywhere you always see, or your notes, so you remember when you're when you're adding a fraction with unlike denominators. Here's some practice problems you could do to make sure that you're used to it and you get what's the procedure. I hope you learned how to add fractions with unlike denominators. See you in another video. Bye. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos. Like if you liked it, share this video. Bye.